Welcome to Yokohama. I'm guessing that these are meant to be dragons. At least this time we actually start at the transport office. Although I don't think that we will be getting a train to San Francisco from here. I will say now that this is probably the first time that a game, well, an adventure game, has made me rage quit. There is a segment coming up which absolutely infuriates me, but I'll explain more when we get there. Harakiri House. I'm guessing that this is sushi, or is it sashimi? My knowledge of Japanese culture is very limited. Although I do know that this is the Japanese flag. I'm starting to wonder whether the vehicles in Bombay were customised as well. If they were, I didn't seem to notice them. Oh, we have an airship. And it's also interesting to note that it appears on the mini-map as well. What are you selling? Is that bamboo? And lotus flowers? I do apologise if this video ends up being ridiculously short, as the segment in question took me over an hour to get past during my test run.
Hello, I'd like to stay a night.
Of course, sir. There's a message for you, sir.
Ah, there we go.
My dearest Oliver, you truly are my favorite nephew. I congratulate you on the boldness, courage, and daring that you showed in Bombay. I'm so proud of you. I have no doubt you will meet with equal success on your next mission in my beloved Japan. Your task is to find the agreement between myself and Sansaruto, a Japanese friend, engineer, and colleague in 1866. This agreement granted him the rights to my invention and will prove my original creation and ownership of the hydraulic stand. This ingenious device, if I do say so myself, cushions the earth against the earthquakes and tremors which are so frequent in Japan. Every building, house, temple, statue, gate, and bridge is built on these hydraulic stilts. I suggest you find my old friend in order to get this document back, but waste not a second. Time is of the utmost importance. It's too bad you won't have a chance to enjoy the fine food and the geisha girls. Well, this isn't a vacation. Maybe next time. I hope to see you soon, my dear nephew.
I'll work out which is our room later on. Want you dog found, want you mother-in-law lost. FSA's agent is the agency for you. At least meetings fixed in this area won't be much of a surprise.
Closed?
Young man, come here. Young man.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come here.
What do you want from me?
You want to get into Saruto's home, don't you? I saw you circling and lurking there. You stick out like a sore thumb on a brain surgeon.
Well, it's just that trust me, I'm not a mad stalker.
Lord Saruto was arrested a few days ago on suspicion of treason against the Emperor. If he is guilty, he might be beheaded, so none is allowed in the house. Only the Shogun can grant authorization to enter. So, if you want to go in, you'll have to ask him.
Well, thanks for the information, old woman. I'm gonna see this Mr. Shogun right now.
Young Gaijin, you are funny.
Thanks, I'm good with a joke, but I wasn't trying to be funny then.
Then you are a natural comedian. You see the Shogun? That makes me laugh so much. Don't you know who he is? He is the most powerful warlord in Japan. He will never agree to see you, a gaijin, a foreigner. Just by asking for a hearing, you are asking for a beheading.
Oh, that's not good. I've grown attached to my head. What can I do?
Yes, it's not much of a head, but it's all you have. If you wish to keep it, you need to sneak into his palace. You seem to be legally as a silkworm, so go with your strengths. Once you are inside, try to find out when Saruto's house will be open. Then you will know what to do. Or you could just wait or break the rule.
Silkworm? Is that some kind of backhanded compliment?
If the virtuous foreigner wants to find the Crazy's district, he has to go beyond the Crane's swamp.
Okay, thank you for that information.
The Honorable Gaijin cannot believe that it's possible to disturb our great master. In words you can understand, beat it.
Alright, well, thank you for your help. Even though that the green square is solely in the centre of that area, we can't get in by invitation. There should be a hotspot right here, but for some reason there isn't. Considering that we had hotspot for a few cloves of garlic, It seems a bit odd that this one is missing. Ah, I meant to interact with this without the iron bar, but it's too late now. Usually once you pick up a new piece of inventory, the inventory bar closes automatically, but never mind. Right, this is the section which angered me immensely. So we have another stealth section, which is fair enough. This game has had a couple of stealth sections so far. Well, for some reason I can't walk over that little bit there. And the main premise is you get caught, you get kicked out, which is fair enough. I think I wasted that opportunity. Alright. That's fine. Usually if you time it right, you can get straight to the back of the building from the starting area. And you can see that these guards follow certain pathways. There is one guard in particular that triggers when you get to a certain area. If you go around this other side of the building, you get caught. So it's best to go around the back here. It seems to be snowing, I've only just noticed. And as soon as we reach a close enough proximity, he starts moving. You get too close, he will turn around, so it's best to take your time. That should be okay, let's speed this up a bit. And that's all fair enough. Some of this is trial and error. You learn. You fail, you learn. And you get through it. I have no problems with this whatsoever. Alright. So that is the easy part over with. Let's speed up this up a bit. Now we need to move, because even though the guard is moving past the doorway without looking inside, if he walks past while you're in sight of the doorway, he catches you, and you get kicked out. Now there's no line of sight where we are, but if you decide to stand up and walk or run towards this part here, then you get caught as well. And this is the bit that really ticks me off. Now, we have a bridge across here, and you can actually think that the guard underneath, he's not looking up, it's fine, but if you walk out into the open, and he's walking this way from the right to the left, or left to the right, he will see you. There's a guard walking up the side of the building, on the left here, and if he turns the corner, and you're out in the open, you'll get caught again. There's no way to work out where the guard is. You poke your head out just a slightly bit. If you poke your head out just slightly, then you get caught. So the only way to do this is to hope. And let's try it. Now that was lucky. It took me over an hour of failure before I took a break from this. But I did come back after a while, decided to have a bit of fresh air. So as I said, it infuriated me so much that I swore at this game several times. Can you... There we go.
Here you are, easy challenge.
And now we have to make our way back over. So not only do you have to be lucky once, you have to be lucky twice. And again, you cannot poke your head around the corner because you get caught. So not only is that infuriating, another thing that really ticked me off is that they've manoeuvred a guard right in front of the exit at the bottom of the steps. So even if you do, apologise, I'm getting myself worked up a little bit here. Even if you do make it across and all the way back down the stairs, you get caught and executed this time. From here, if you get caught, it's game over. I have recorded a video, as when I came back to it the other day, I decided to test this out again, and got through it first time. So, in my surprise of getting through it, there is an awkward sequence to the next save point. So if I do get caught here, I will just cut in the recorded video and then load up the next save game. But let's give it a try. Wow, that actually worked. I spent an hour getting caught, having to reload the game numerous times, and during live recording it's like nothing happened and I'm crazy. Yes, there's a guard right there. No. There we go. Yeah, you get too close to that guard, then he turns around and you get executed. And this does not help that you cannot sneak up this little round walkway. Okay, that's helpful. Well, I look crazy right now. I was expecting to fail and for a whole editing sequence to take place, but it's like nothing ever happens. I should probably go and collect this vehicle. And my stamina is running quite low. In some ways I'm quite disappointed that it did not happen because I wanted to show the execution dialogue. You don't actually see anything. The game just kicks you out of the vicinity and then you get a message coming up to say that you have been executed, and the screen is just locked until you load a save game.
Here, I found this message at the palace.
You are a man of honor. Well done. We are big on honor here in Japan, young Gaijin. I probably should get more personal now. My name is Yoko. What's your name?
Oliver, at your service, Yoko.
Oliver-san, give me that letter, and I will translate the Japanese for you. It says the house of Mr. Saru is going to open tomorrow. You are in luck.
Well, I'm due for a little luck.
I wouldn't go buying a lottery ticket yet, though. To get in, you must be as cunning as a weasel. look at your funny clothes. You stand out though like a Babingo dragon on an autohero.
Thanks for the unsolicited advice and the translation, Yoko. By the way, I love the name. Just make sure you stay away from singing groups.
You are a natural comedian.
Kilts of all countries unite! Hello, brother kilt fan!
A member of the G-Pack here in Japan. You people are in more countries than Coke.
Of course we're here! The kilt is a natural progression from the kimono. Plus, the food here's great. You get a lot for a little. I'm Mick Sushi, responsible for the northeast of the southwest of northern of Asia. No, wait, the southwest of the
Okay, seeing as how you know the city so well, could you tell me where I can find some local clothing? I need to fit in.
No problem. Actually, you're just in time. I've received instructions from Glasgow, and we have a job for you, dear brother.
Why am I not surprised? What do I have to do? Force all the samurai on the island to wear kilts?
Of course you don't need to force them. Obviously, all of them will agree. But anyway, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. We have more pressing matters at hand.
Let me guess, you want me to convince the Emperor to endorse kilts?
We've already tried that. He wants way too big of a percentage of sales. Therefore, we're going in another direction. We're in the middle of a huge advertising campaign. All you have to do is hang lanterns on the houses devoted to our cause, so everybody can see them. Any monkey with one hand and one good eye can hang a lantern. There are only a dozen, so you'll be able to do it quickly.
Well, okay, but these things are never as simple as you make them out to be.
I'll wait for you, but do it fast. I'm a busy man. Chop, chop.
Well, that's no surprise about seeing the G-Pack members again. I'm trying to work out the voice cast for this game, and it's quite hard to track down, but the names that I have seen so far, the names don't seem to be very traditionally Egyptian or Japanese or even Indian. Oh, okay. I wonder where that was going for a second. At least this is slightly different to handing out G-Pack leaflets. Unfortunately, we can't drive over these steps. Although it would be helpful to just drive up and over and go flying across the other side. I should probably find a hotel room soon enough. We should have enough energy for now, though. Although I say that, and my stamina bar is going down quicker than what I thought it was going to. The hotel is just around the corner here, so let's head back there. luckily, there is room for a lantern right outside of it. Oh, okay. You automatically go to sleep, which is quite helpful. And I always seem to forget that there's a boost button. Hold on, I say about there not being a unique vehicle in Bombay, but we had the... Oh god, I forget the name of the elephant now. But there was the elephant, wasn't there? I have to say, this area does look quite nice. As much as there are a fair amount of plans to this game, I have put a lot of effort into the buildings and some of the designs. And you get some really nice textures in places as well. Trying to work out which way to go. Well, I know there's a bridge here, so let's go down this way. I keep hearing horses, but I haven't seen any. Just trying to work out where that hook is going to be. As we have a rather large enclosed area. Ah, there we go. Whoa, where are you going? What happened there? Okay. It's interesting to note that we have 4 lanterns left, but only 2 hotspots. And this greatly confused me during my practice run. Yet, as soon as you place down the 8th one, another hotspot appears on the map. And there is a reason why, and you'll see why momentarily. Don't go in the river or the lake. What is that in the distance? I'm sure we will find out another time.
So what though?
Aha! Here we are, insolent young man! I told you! Nobody can escape my clutches! Put him in jail! Banzai! Sucker!